Well, I've been awake for a couple of hours, but I've been puttering around, eating breakfast, working on videos. You know, my usual morning routine and schedule, but I was in the middle of packing up when this started, right around 8 o'clock. But according to the forecast, it's only going to last about 30 minutes, so by 8:35 or so, it should be finished, which I'm still on schedule. I just have wet tarp now, and it's not really a schedule, it's just an intention. There were 2 other hikers still in camp when this started, but they were already packed up and finalizing their preparations to hike out. So I think they've hiked out at this point, or they're in the shelter. I can't tell. But anyway, it's day 82. I've got 14 miles today to, the second shelter, and that is all I know. Oh, no water at the shelter, and it's a 3.5 mile water carry, so that's not fun. I haven't looked at the profiles yet. I guess I could do that while I'm waiting on the rain. Morning again. So yeah, it rained from about 8 o'clock to 8:45, and then, or 8:40, and then and then the trees drip for a while after that, as though it's raining. So I'm a little bit late on the trail, but these are long days, so it doesn't really matter at my mileage. I am doing a 14-mile day, 13.8 maybe, just to the shelter after next. And I will be hitting the Blue Ridge Parkway today. And for the next 100 miles or so, or maybe from now until the Shenandoahs, I'll be kind of tracing along with the Blue Ridge Parkway, with several crossings of the Blue Ridge Parkway each day. But the first one is in about an hour. Sun's coming out. Yay. Why is that tree mad at me? So I just set this up. I can't find any rhododendron leaves, and so that's just some kind of floppy regular leaf, but it seems to be holding up right now. Yeah, where's a rhododendron leaf when you need one? I just heard a cough off in the distance. Am I gaining on someone, or someone gaining on me? Oh, suddenly rocks again. Blue Ridge Parkway. I've only traversed the Blue Ridge Parkway from Cherokee, where it starts, Cherokee, North Carolina, to a little bit past Asheville, which is just a few hours. It goes all the way to, I don't know, Roanoke and beyond, I guess, since we're beyond Roanoke, and here it still is. But I always get frustrated by the speed limit and the lack of, that sounds weird, the lack of anything interesting beyond just scenic views. Anyway, here we are on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and here's the view. Here we go, back into the woods. So as you can see behind me there, off to my left there, is the actual Blue Ridge Parkway, which we are shadowing at a nicely parallel distance. But that also means that we're on the ridge. That's the Blue Edge Parkway, perhaps, because it goes down on my right and it goes down on my left. Just saying. It's very pretty though, even though a little bit hazy and cloudy in the distance. Wait, is this supposed to be trail magic? I don't drink mojitos, Coronas, or margaritas, but there's some big mountains over there behind those clouds. There's some rainstorms out there. Well, I said I was going to take a lunch break here, but you know, it's a one-lane pull-off with no picnic table. So I don't know. Let me go into the woods where it's less exposed and more shady and see if there's maybe this tree over here. I'll relax under this tree. How about that? Oh, here's a picnic table. We're behind this tree. Perfect. All right, I found a picnic table on the Blue Ridge Parkway with a view. So I'm having lunch. It's, gosh, 3:15. Lunch. This little Narnia-esque pond right here. I don't think it's a proper pond, like it's not being fed by anything. I think it's just a water collection low spot in the landscaping around the Blue Ridge. That's what it looks like, Blue Ridge Parkway. I mean, from the grading or what have you, perhaps, because it doesn't appear to have an inlet or an outlet. It's just a puddle or a retention pond, really. But kind of picturesque and random. Should get Mr. Tumnus to pose beside it. So I'm crossing the Blue Ridge Parkway again for the last time, and this one little plot twist is that there is no water at the shelter, and this is like the last water we come to, so it's going to be a 3.5 mile water carry, which is not going to be a pleasure, but it looks like a good solid water source with a pipe, other than the fact that it's right next to a road. So what are you going to do? This is the only water around And so I need to fill everything I have and carry it 3.5 miles to the shelter. Oh man, this is a slight climb. Like I said, that's about 400 feet from the road crossing back there. But I can really feel it in my legs. It makes such a difference when I'm carrying, what, 8 pounds of water instead of 2 pounds of water. I'm walking around along the ridgetop here, and it's almost too beautiful for words. If not, I don't think the video does it justice either. But it's just, you know, flat, and even though the path is rocky, it's like lined on each side with moss edging. But just the rhododendron, mountain laurel in full bloom in every direction. And I don't know if my allergies are acting up, or is also I just finished an audiobook that was emotional, so but it could be both. But hopefully you can kind of see it behind me, what's going on with the trail.